Hey Homo sapiens on my box, it's me Rogue Marby Scott. Welcome back to the channel. So today's look is inspired by Shea Coulee from RuPaul's Drag Race. It's also been inspired mostly for Pride, and obviously I don't know if you know what's been going on in the last few weeks, but Black Lives Matter. So I kind of wanted to incorporate like a tribal African look with the Pride flag and the colors and whatnot. So hopefully you like this. I don't know how my hair is staying like this. Like I had to comb it out and then scrunch it back in. Like, yeah, my hair is not liking what I've just done with it. But needless to say, if you want to know how I got this look, then keep on watching. So to start off this tutorial, I'm just putting on 2 sets of primer. So this is my pore filler, and then I'm just going in with my normal primer, and then I'm going to go in with my foundation. Now today I picked up my winter foundation, which is neutral cool, which I'm normally neutral warm. So yeah, I'm going to show you how to correct that just in a jiffy. But I'm going in with my concealer. Today I'm going in with 2 shades just because I picked up the wrong concealer, so I'm going in with a lighter shade and obviously my normal shade. Then I'm using my normal concealer as my contour and bronzer, just because this is going to recreate the shade I need rather than being cool toned, because I'm not cool toned because I have been in the sun. Anyway, moving on to my eyes, I'm just going to block out them, and I'm going to blend that in with a brush first, create a shape that I want. And the brush that I'm using is actually just a standard, conceal brush. And then I'm just going to blur those edges out before we move on to start putting colour on. So using the shade Calf from the Proud palette by Jolie Beauty, that is going to be on the second line, and all of the shades that I'm going to be using today are from the second line. I'm just doing my inner corner first, and I'm just going to blend that in. Then I'm going to mix in a little bit of Elton and Gok and create a nice orange blend into Calf. And once I've created that darker blend, I'm going to go into the Gok and to Kelly just to brighten up the middle of my lid, just because I want this to be a rainbow shade, but obviously with variations of colors. Going in with Bowie now, I'm just doing the outer corner or the outer part of my eye, and as you can see, I'm blending that all the way up to my brow, and then going back into Kelly just to brighten that up. Then I'm going back in with Bowie just to blend it out, you know, blur those edges and get it into my eyebrow. And once I've done that, I'm gonna finish it very soon. Sorry I'm talking really quick, and sorry that this video is really quick. I just, you know, wanted to get it up as soon as possible. I'm going into Jeffree now, and I'm only going in with Jeffree with a fluffy brush, very lightly, and I'm just tracing those lines around the Bowie. Then I'm going into Graham, and as you can see, Graham is a purple color, and I'm going to have this down as a diagonal pattern motion from my outer corner to like the top of my cheek, and then I'm going to blur that around where Bowie is and just keep blending, blending, blending. Then I'm going to go in with Ellen and a lock, and I'm going to create this blue shade. But first I needed to put some, I needed the look to look a bit darker at the top, as if I had liner on, so I put more of a lock at the lash line, and then I blend Ellen downwards out of this whole look. As you can see, I am talking really fast today, and this video is going really fast. Do you know what? You're almost finished because you're only going to be seeing one eye being done today. Now I'm going in with Miley, and I was going to go in with Julia, but Julia is more of a turquoisey green, and I wanted a more true green from the palette. So I'm just going to blend those 2 shades together, blend Miley into the Ellen and into the Calf, and then I'm using a fluffy brush just to blend everything out a little bit further. It's not going to look muddy because the fluffy brush is clean, it's just stained. Going on to wing liner, I am using my NYX Black Gel Liner, and I'm using a new brush today. It's from ABH, and I am actually in love with this brush, so you'll probably be seeing it more on the channel. So as you can see, I'm just lining my eyes and I'm just creating a really small wing, and I'm creating the wing where it's a bit thicker at the obviously the wing part, because that's where I'm going to put my lashes. I'm not going to lay my lashes directly onto my lash line. I'm going to place them on to the inner corner normally and then lift them into my wing liner, just so that I get a little bit more of a sweet motion. Drag queens do that all the time. Going in with some highlighter now, I'm just placing that highlighter in, and that highlighter is the highlighter that I probably always use on my inner corners from ABH Cosmetics. Anyway, just doing that, just throwing that on, and then I'm just going to highlight my brow bone, because I want that orange and that red to look a bit like wow, pow, when, you know, I move my head around and whatnot. I'm terribly sad about the whole COVID stuff that's going on right now, and lockdown, and not being able to actually have Pride and go on a march this year. But needless to say, I had to do a Pride look because it is Pride season. Going in with a blush, I'm just, you know, reddening up my nose just a little bit, just to give it a little bit of cuteness. Then going in with my highlighter that I like to use on my nose all the time. I'm going to blur that out with a damp sponge, and we're going to move on quite swiftly. Now I'm just lining my brows with some white eyeliner liquid. Going in with my highlighter now, just to give it, you know, the cheeks a little bit of pop. And can you see that my skin does not look cool toned now? And that is obviously because everything is set in place, and, you know, yeah. So if you use your wrong foundation, just make sure that you go in with a concealer just to darken up everything else afterwards. Just creating some spots, because obviously this is supposed to be like a tribal inspired look, obviously inspired by Shea Coulee from RuPaul's Drag Race. I didn't want to go exactly what she did or he did on his episode. I wanted, you know, my own version. So I'm just creating these spots. Leave a comment down below if you can tell me what these tribal marks actually are called. I would love to know what they're actually called. Then I'm just going to throw in some lips. I mixed a red with a brown to come up with this nice burgundy lip color, and then I'm going to go in with a kind of camel toned lipstick and place that on the middle, because I kind of wanted a ombre look today. And once I've created that ombre, after I've, you know, done my lips, I am going to place a white line and a few dots from the middle of my bottom lip down to my chin. And that pretty much is the look. And yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. Happy Pride and all, and I will see you in the outro, because you got a few more seconds left of seeing what I'm going to do to my face. So guys, that's how I got the look for my Pride African inspired look. Yeah, so I guess I'll see you in the next coming few days or weeks, or whenever I decide to post, because I am back at work now, which is kind of a bummer, but yeah, people need me as much as you need me. Do you need me? I don't know. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and press that notification bell so you can find out when I upload. I also do use the community tab where I post things that I'm doing, or just letting you guys know that I'm still around, I'm not gone anywhere. Yeah, so I'll see you soon. Bye. Rogue Marby Scar.